Hey there, you guys. It's your main Manny here from Fold Leader Canine, and I wanted to do a video just talking about why is it so important to advocate for our dogs, especially if we have a nervous dog, a dog that is insecure, perhaps has experienced some sort of abuse, is uncertain, or possibly they're just in training and we're trying to get their training to another level. So I got the lovely Lula here, and I'm going to do a little video to talk about this because Lula is in fact a dog that is going to need to be advocated for until she's confident enough to succeed in her social interactions with people and new dogs. When I say advocate, what I mean is being clear with other people or other dogs about what your dog's needs are. If your dog needs space, letting somebody know that. If your dog needs to be ignored, or if you and your dog may need to take space, not hesitating to do that and really making that clear to your dog that, hey, if you need space or you need something in regards to social situations, I will advocate for you and I will express what your needs are to others so that you don't feel like you need to bark or lunge or shake or get overwhelmed or whatever it is that in the dog's eyes makes that stressor go away. So one of the reasons it's so important to advocate for our dog is because the way it allows our dog to see us, okay? When someone approaches me and they want to pet my dog, and I'm not sure if the dog should be pet or not, I'm not sure if the dog is gonna like this person or not, I need to be clear about what I'm feeling and what I'm saying to this person who approaches so that my dog is gonna understand that the human has the ability to clearly make decisions with confidence. And this is going to be evident in my body language, especially my body language relative to the person who approaches. So if somebody comes up, hey, can I pet the dog? And I go, hey, no, sorry. Good girl. That shows the dog. The human responded to something very clearly. No, thank you. And that thing went away. Okay? But if somebody was to come up, for example, and, hey, can I pet the dog? And I said, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Sometimes she's okay with people, sometimes she's not. What's going to happen is the dog is going to look at my body language and they're going to realize this person is not sure right now about this social interaction. So until I am truly confident that my dog is going to succeed meeting new people, I am not going to do anything other than advocate that we don't meet because I am not sure. And by me going down a path that I'm not sure about is going to clearly communicate to the dog, hey, the one who's in charge right now is not sure, and possibly I might need to express myself to explain to them that I am sure. I am sure I do not want to meet this person. So rather than risk a failed attempt at socialization, I am going to advocate. I'm going to appear confident to the dog. I am going to show the dog I can communicate clearly. I understand where your boundaries are. I understand where my boundaries are. And we're not going to go into that position or situation where either one of us feels really unsure. Okay? And this kind of takes us to the next reason why it's so important. Okay? When you have a dog who's under-socialized or struggling with socialization, you need to be able to get them out. You need to be able to get them in social situations to simply build up their confidence and their enjoyment around people or around dogs or whatever it is, maybe wild animals. Whatever they're unsure about, you have to get them to that point where they go, hey, I like being kind of around these things. I kind of like being around dogs. I kind of like being around people. So in order to do that, you need to show them that, hey, when we go around people or we go around dogs, we are going to have a successful time and we are going to have a good time, and you're not going to be overly stressed every single time that we go out and there's people or dogs around. So by advocating for the dog, I'm ensuring that this dog is going to have a good time out in public. They're going to have a good time when people come over because they're not going to be pushed to that point where they're so overwhelmed that they feel like they need to display some sort of stress response to get this threat to go away. Good girl, huh? It's so much easier for us to go with our dogs places, build up that calm, centered, emotional connection we all want to have with our dog. When we can simply go somewhere, stand on a corner, maybe stand outside of the dog park and be able to just engage with our dog like this, give them toys, give them rewards. Is if they're always vacillating and having to look around and going, oh my God, is that person going to come over here and touch me? Is that dog going to come over here and smell my butt? Oh my God, what's going to happen? Maybe that person's going to come pick me up. It's going to be hard for them to take that food, and it's also going to be hard for us to know that when we are giving them the food or the toy, we're really reinforcing a dog becoming more confident and more social, and we're not inadvertently reinforcing the nervousness or the reactivity. So when you're out and about exploring and going places together as a team, it's really important that we advocate to build up the confidence that your dog has in going out on these adventures, on these outings, and coming back and having the entire experience. The final reason why it's really important that we advocate for our dog is because we have to honor our dog as an individual, okay? Not everyone who comes over, or not every dog who comes over, is going to necessarily know how our dog is used to being responded to or interacted with or played with. So it's not fair for us to think that if we have a dog who has maybe a limited understanding of socialization, only has a very limited way that it can successfully meet people, that this average person on the street or this random dog is going to necessarily know how our own dog needs to be interacted with, okay? Unless we have the time that it's going to take to ensure that we're going to have a successful outcome, it's best that we advocate for the dog and we just say, hey, now's not the right time. If you want to come over sometime later, or you want to go on a walk together and give me a call when I have more time, hey, I'd be happy to take some more time. In fact, it'd be good for my dog. My dog needs to meet people, but we need to wait until we have the time, so once again, we can be sure that we're going to succeed, okay? I've had dogs that have struggled until they hang out with somebody even for a couple days. And only then do they get to that point to say, hey, you know, I kind of want to meet this person. I kind of want to be pet by this person. I'm kind of a little bit interested. What's going on with this person? What's going on with them? Until we get to that point where we know how to help our dogs succeed in a quick manner with new people or new dogs, it's important that we just say, hey, look, my dog may take some time. I don't want to risk that something's going to go badly and you're going to walk away and my dog is going to have a negative experience and think that somehow they did something wrong, or you did something wrong, or I did something wrong. No, I want them to understand that, hey, look, we have successful interactions. We take the time that it takes to meet people. And if we don't have that time and we don't have that context, or we don't have that space, that's not the right time, you know? And it's no different than us, you know? If I'm on a run, I got my headphones on, it may not be the best time for me to meet somebody. I just may not have the time, you know? So let alone if I'm nervous or I'm traumatized or I've been through stuff or I'm in a foreign country trying to find my hotel, I don't know where I am, I'm lost, I'm all turned around, like, you know, it just may not be the right time to meet someone. I might not be in that right space. So this is a little video that I hope you found helpful, because I know for me, doing this for many years, advocating for the dog is one of the things that I have found time and time again helps the client and helps the dog succeed in socialization. So whatever type of dog you have, I just hope that you know your dog is so lucky to have you, so lucky to have an owner that's out there looking for training content, trying to figure out, what do I do? How do I get my dog better? And so thank you for watching this video, and remember, we don't blame them, we train them. Okay, you guys, I'll see you next time.